Let me tell y'all something, man. It don't matter how old you is. If you come into Vegas and you trying to step out and have a good time, there is always something to do. I've been getting DMs the last 6 months like, yo, TVP, I'm trying to step out and do something for something, get busy, but I don't really want to be with the youngins. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop with all that. Vegas is the one place, or one of the few places on the planet Earth where it don't matter how old you is, just go out and show out. You know what I'm saying? There's somewhere to go. Don't matter what day it is. Y'all know I got y'all. And today we gonna talk about the best lounges. We gonna talk about the best clubs. And I'm gonna throw some bars out there for y'all to parlay and have a good time in 2025. All right. Now I want to start with my mature crowd, my grown folks, the 30 plus. We gonna start with the lounges. I want to start with y'all because like I just said, I've been getting DMs from y'all. We've been chopping it up in the DMs and through emails. Y'all want to go out and have a good time too, but it's just like, man, I don't want to be out there with them 20-year-olds. What's the spots for us? Come on, you know I got y'all, man. It's something that y'all can do when you're in Vegas. Now, before I go deep dive into these lounges, I do want to say for my 30 plus crowd, I dropped a video for Vegas at 30 plus. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out after this video, okay? Don't check it out right now. We gonna get through this video and then y'all can go check that out. I made a full breakdown. So folks like me who got that old man syndrome but still got that swag and be trying to step out, come on, man. Vegas is the spot for sure. Foundation room number one. Foundation room is at Mandalay Bay. This is one of the most popular places that I send folks who tell me they trying to go out and be with the mature crowd. They don't want to be around, you know, the too young people that make y'all feel too old. Come on now, y'all got to stop doing that. Vegas ain't the place for that. I be in the club Jewel, I be at Dre's. Sometimes it be 50, 60-year-olds dancing better than some of the 20s. So y'all got to take them numbers out of your years of existence and just go off the vibes. But if you're so worried about the number, about your birth date or whatever, listen, man, at Foundation Room, you gonna get old school throwbacks. You'll get, it's mostly hip hop. They like to play some of the throwback music sometimes, so you'll get stuff from the 90s and the 2000s. But this is definitely a place where if you want to go out and be at like a lounge but feel like you at a club, this is definitely the place you want to go. They open basically every day, but your busier days is going to be Thursday through Sunday for sure. They've got the outside rooftop, which is popular. But this is where I'm going to tell y'all to go. Number one. It's going to be the number one spot I tell y'all, because a lot of folks, they want to feel like they at a club, but they don't want the club crowds. And sometimes because of how narrow the inside is, it kind of do get packed like that. Next spot I'm going to tell y'all check out, or the next lounge I'm going to recommend. And again, I am talking about 30 plus, but these are just lounges overall. It don't matter how old you are. If you're looking for a lounge, this the lounge section, okay? But I specifically wanted to hit my 30 plus folks, because if you know, you know. On the record at Park MGM, man, this is a sleeper to me. On the record, they are open Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. On the record, they are a place that's like Foundation Room. It feels like a lounge, or it feels like a club, but it's a lounge. You know, you can intertwine the two. They've got multiple rooms, so it's not just one place you can go. Like, they've got their main room, and then they've got like the outside room. They've even got a speakeasy and a karaoke room. Like, the spot got multiple places you can hit up. But you can get a variety of different music, man. And this is a spot that a lot of people like. A lot of the play. This would be my number two spot. And to some degrees, depending on the day, it might be number one. Like Wednesdays for sure, I would say go here. On the record, gonna give y'all everything y'all need. So this is definitely a place I'd check out. It's a super sleeper spot. My next lounge spot of recent that I had to throw on this list, Sherry After Dark. Now, for those who remember Chateau from back in the day, you know, that's going to always just be legendary memories. And Sherry After Dark is making strides to get there. It's at Paris. It's the rooftop lounge at Paris. I've been there a couple of times. I actually like it. It definitely have those old school vibes that you got at Chateau. But, you know, I want to try to respect them because it's a new brand new company. I want to keep bringing them back. But I know some people ask. So I'm bringing the two together. You definitely can go to Sherry After Dark. Fridays and Saturdays be a vibe. I know on Sundays they just started doing Latin night, so I wouldn't exactly push that yet. But Fridays and Saturdays, definitely you can go to Sherry After Dark. You can make reservations. The drink price is on par with everything else, but it's not expensive at all. You don't have to get a reservation, but they typically try to get you a reservation, and the drink minimum be like $50. So if you're going with a group of people, you may as well just do a reservation somewhere for a $50 minimum. Even if it's $100 minimum, that could be a different thing. Definitely would recommend Sherry After Dark. Dope spot for sure. The next place that I want to throw out there, and they're still building it up, but I'm throwing this out here just because I went out there recently to check it out. Voodoo at Rio. They trying to make a comeback, and I respect it. I dig it, and I rock with it. I would say this would be your pre-game spot, because a lot of times people will be like, well, I want to go out somewhere, I want a pre-game. They're still building up Voodoo. Y'all remember back in the day, Voodoo was a jumping spot. But once Rio went through the whole transition from going from Caesars to being now independent by another party, they reopened Voodoo, and it still feels and looks the same. The views at Voodoo still there, still unmatched. The views are beautiful. But crowds and stuff overall, super slow. They're on the come up. So if you want to do like a night out and you want to go pregame somewhere, slide on over to Rio, hit up Voodoo. I had to check this mid video to confirm that, but Voodoo now open Friday and Saturdays, because recently they was like Wednesday through Saturday, then it was like Thursday through Sunday. So they hours right now is Friday and Saturday, which in my opinion, if you can go to Voodoo, I would only tell y'all to go to Voodoo on Friday, Saturday anyway. And then they open at 7 o'clock. So I would say get there like 8:30, 9 o'clock for those who got to be out that early, which is crazy in Vegas. 8:30, 9 o'clock, you can slide over to Voodoo just to check out the views, and then y'all go ahead and parlay elsewhere. Now, on that same side, we're going to talk about Ghost Bar at Palms. Now, Ghost Bar at Palms, they've been around for a long time. They another rooftop spot. So for folks who looking for them rooftop spots, these are some rooftop gems I'm giving y'all. Take notes. Wednesday through Saturday, they normally do R&B night on Wednesday. Wednesday be a vibe there for sure. But they open Wednesday through Saturday. It's another spot that you can actually go and get bottle service and have a good night, or you could just get some drinks and have a good time before you go to one of the other lounges. They also independent as well. But Ghost Bar is a cool spot. You'll get a mix of music depending on the night, but you definitely get good vibes there, and this is definitely somewhere that the mature go to. So if y'all looking for the grown and sexy vibes, it's definitely a place you want to check out as well. Now, as we get back to the strip, moving on down the way, I gotta talk about Gatsby Lounge. Gatsby inside of Resorts World. When we talk about lounges, Thursday through Saturday is when you want to pull up, especially Friday and Saturday, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Gatsby Lounge is a sleeper. The music be good. It's definitely a place where if you're trying to step out and have a good time and chill, but don't really want to deal with like the club crowds, because trust me, if you at Gatsby, you gonna see them crowds at Zook for sure. But you can definitely parlay at Gatsby and have a good time. It's somewhere you could really kick it all night. It's one of the lounge spots that if you want to go out and hang out for the night and have a good time, this is definitely one of the places that I would throw on my list. I would probably put Gatsby above Sherry After Dark, right behind On the Record, just depending on the night. That's probably where I would rank them. But you definitely got the Gatsby Lounge at Resorts World. That's a lounge y'all definitely got to check out. Now, Bottle Blondes just opened on the strip. They had their grand opening July 18th, a few days ago. I went and checked that out a couple of weeks ago. I've been keeping up with what's going on. I'm going to throw Bottle Blondes on this list as a lounge that you can go and check out, because about 10:30 on to the closing is when they have their nightlife scene. Their music is going to be a variety of different genres. It was like top 40, hip hop, EDM when I was there the last time. So I would definitely throw out here Bottle Blondes, because you're going to get a mixed crowd here. It's not a club, but you're gonna get mixed age people here for sure, and I would definitely recommend this spot. They a rooftop as well. You can definitely check them out if you're trying to go out to hang out. You don't have to have a strict dress code. Like, it's super cool, and they're just building up, but I can tell y'all this is gonna be a hot spot in the next couple of months. So y'all make sure y'all put this on your lounge list, and I have it on mine as well. Now, I see post edit, I left two major gems when it comes to these lounges that I got to put y'all on, and that's the hookah lounges. Now, for folks who just want to go out and have a good time and listen to some music and vibe out, the hookah lounges are a gem. I've been talking about them for years. So Azusa's a hookah lounge. It's a super sleeper directly across the street from Virgin. They've got Mediterranean food, but you want to go here for the hookah. Mostly hip hop music. The hookah is amazing, and it is super chill. It's a local favorite. And then you've got Luna, the hookah lounge at Luna. I talk about Luna all the time. I've talked about both. I'll pop them up on the screen, the videos. But Luna is such a vibe for real. If you really just want to go out and feel like you at a club for real, but also feel like you at a lounge, man, you can come here. The DJs be turning up. The food and drinks are fire. You definitely want to check out Luna as well. So gotta make sure I throw the hookah lounges in this lounge section as well. Now, those are all the lounges that I got for y'all, for my folks who looking to step out and have a good time, be around that mature crowd on that mature vibe without the headaches and chaos of the clubs. Now, for my people who trying to go out and party and rave and turn up and gets busy with the real nightclubs, party with the artists, it's club time. Let's talk about the best clubs for 2025. Now, what we gonna do here, we gonna talk about all the clubs. I'm gonna tell y'all what days they open, give y'all the music vibes, and then I'm gonna give y'all my top spots. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're gonna talk about Jewel at Aria. Now, Jewel, one of my favorite spots. This is going to be a hip-hop club. They are open on Mondays and then Fridays and Saturdays. They're a hip hop dominant club. Sometimes they're throwing some Latin music, but this is a dominant hip hop club. And then leaving Jewel, we're gonna go over to Marquee, which is at the Cosmopolitan. Marquee is open on Wednesdays and they are open Friday through Sunday. They do Drench Sunday night, so if you're looking for a night swim, you're gonna catch that here on Sundays. Sometimes they'll do it Fridays as well. Now going over to the Cromwell, we've got Dre's. Now Dre's is the best hip hop club. They are open Friday through Sunday. Friday and Saturdays are their busiest days and their biggest days. But they are now open on Sundays as well. They also have Dre's after hours. They move separately, but they are open Thursday through Sunday as well. Thursday is going to be like their house edition, and then Friday through Sunday is hip hop. Now you've got Omnia, which is at Caesar's Palace across the street. Omnia is open Thursday through Sunday. Omnia plays top 40 EDM. They do have a separate room that's the heart of Omnia that'll play hip hop, and then they've got the terrace that plays a mix of everything. The main room is only open Fridays and Saturdays, so keep that in mind. Tao at the Venetian, they're open Thursday through Saturday. You'll get a mix of hip hop and a mix of top 40 here as well. XS is at the Win. XS is open Thursday through Sunday. Sometimes they do the night swims on Sundays. Sometimes they don't. It varies each week. But at XS, you're going to get that top 40 EDM music genre. And then across the street, you have Zook. Zook is at Resorts World. They are open Thursday through Saturday. You will typically get top 40 EDM. Sometimes you'll get hip hop. It depends on the artist because they have an artist rotation here. But for the most part, it's top 40 EDM. It will be hip hop if you have a hip hop artist. And then as we go down past Resorts World, you've got Live, which is at Fontainebleau. Live is open Friday through Sundays. They are typically top 40 EDM and hip hop. It depends on them as well. They have a rotation of artists. They have hip hop artists. They have top 40 EDM artists. So that will vary by the artist during the night. And then you have Hakkasan, which is at MGM Grand. Now, my folks who I was just talking about, the 30 plus crowd, if y'all looking for a vibe for the mature crowd, but you want to go to a club, Wednesday nights I would tell y'all to go to Hakkasan because they do R&B night, and I'm trying to tell y'all R&B night is such a vibe. And y'all know R&B night is going to bring out the 30 plus crowd for sure. So if you want to go to a club one night and you're going to be in Vegas during the week, I would definitely say go to Hakkasan on Wednesdays because, man, R&B night, grown and sexy night. They got it over at Palms, but the one at Hakkasan, Lord. But Hakkasan open Wednesday through Saturday. They top 40 EDM majority of the times. They do have hip hop artists that'll be there sometimes, and that's when you'll get some hip hop. Now, those are going to be your main nightclubs on the strip. I actually did not talk about daylight at night, which is Neon Viper. Because Neon Viper on Saturday nights, they do Latin night. So I guess I should throw them on this list too, because on Saturday nights is when you'll catch Neon Viper during pool season. For video purposes, let me make sure I throw Neon Viper in here because I rocked with Neon Viper. It's a vibe. Now, let's talk about my top 5 clubs. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this list is a little difficult this year. So I'm gonna go with my top 2. The best nightclub in Vegas is Omnia at Caesar's Palace. No questions about it. The fact that they have 3 different rooms, so it doesn't matter what you want to listen to. If you want to see the headline artist in the main room to get that top 40 EDM turn up and rave vibes, you definitely gonna get that. That chandelier in the club is crazy. So they the best club overall in Vegas. If you want hip hop, you can go to the Heart of Omnia, which is typically open Friday and Saturdays for hip hop. Number 2, I've got Dre's. Dre's is the best hip hop club in Vegas. I mean, if y'all know about Dre's, you know Dre's. I mean, Omnia and Dre's are gonna be 1 and 2 for a very, very long time. I think the only club that might touch them is the one that I threw at the 3 spot, which I'm kind of not sure about. We'll see though. But Dre's number 2 for sure. That's the hip hop club, the best hip hop club in Vegas. Rooftop at that too. It's off the chain. Now 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna just put 3, 4, and 5 out here. 3, I put Live, which is at Fontainebleau. I got Marquee at the 4 spot, which is at Cosmo, and then I have Excess, which is at the Win at the 5 spot. But this can vary, this can fluctuate week by week because I have these just by overall like guest list appearances, artists, people that be performing there. That's why I have them at 3, 4, and 5. They can really be rotated. I would say Marquee could be 3 sometimes, Marquee could be 5 sometimes, Excess could be 3 sometimes, Excess could be 4. Like it can vary, it can fluctuate. But just by the overall scheme of things, I would have these as my 3, 4, and 5, Live, Marquee, and Excess. Hakkasan have good artists sometimes. I would throw there in there as an honorable mention. And then Zook has been kind of slower at times, but then they have some of the major artists like Nelly will be there, T-Pain will be there, Lil Wayne has been performing there. So they have a lot of headline artists at times too. So For on consistency basis, I'm gonna say Live, Marquee, and Excess. It also depends on the week. That's why I always tell y'all, if you're trying to book a table or if you're trying to get on the guest list for sure, message me the week of, because I do guest list daily. If you're trying to book a table, do that at least a month or so in advance for the best prices. That's why I always tell y'all to reach out to me weekly, because sometimes artists will show up, sometimes artists don't show up, and then sometimes some weeks are slower, sometimes some weeks are busier. It just truly varies in the club scene. But that's gonna be my top 5 list. Now, my people who trying to go to a bar, who just want to bar hop and have a good time, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. You can really just jump to any bar on the strip or just move through the strip. Like, honestly, I talked about this, I think, in my live stream recently, but once Blue Martini opens in the spring of 2026, that's gonna be a lounge that I throw on the list next year for sure, since they will be on the strip. Between Blue Martini, Sherry After Dark, even though that's a lounge, and then you've got Bottle Blondes, which might fall in that lounge category, like, you can really just go hopping through there, because then you got Old Red too. You could do that on the strip. I'm gonna tell y'all to go downtown. A lot of people say I don't show downtown no love. I'm telling you right now, if you want to go bar hopping, especially Fridays and Saturdays, you could throw Thursdays in there too, but Fridays and Saturdays, you trying to go bar hopping specifically, you gotta go downtown. And you got to go hit Fremont East, man. Park on Fremont. They got the outside and the inside. You can go in there, get you some drinks, have a good time. That's a good bar to go and chill. But then when you got We All Scream, they'll have the DJ out there. You can check that out too. Commonwealth is a cool spot to definitely go and have some drinks at a bar and enjoy the vibes. But Lucky Day, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, if you going downtown and you trying to really go out and you want to hang out at a bar but like feel like you out somewhere, you for sure gotta go to Lucky Day. That's where you gotta go. So all the folks who be asking me about bar hopping, or if you want to like go bar hop, for sure that's the time to go downtown to Fremont. So all the folk who don't think I like Fremont, trust me, I'm game on Fremont. Fremont East is where you really want to go and party, especially if you're trying to bar hop and you're not trying to worry about getting dressed up, because you know the clubs are strict on dress codes and very selective on who they want to enforce the dress code on too. Let me make sure I put that out there. But if you're trying to go bar hopping, y'all definitely have to go down to Fremont East and rotate between them spots. Park on Fremont, We All Scream, Commonwealth, and Lucky Day. Lucky Day my spot, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you catch me downtown on Fremont and I'm bar hopping or at one of them spots over there, I'm for sure going to Lucky Day. Over at Gold Spike on Friday and Saturdays, that's definitely a spot you might catch me at too if I'm downtown. But Fremont East, your bar hopping spot for sure. So if you looking to go to Vegas, it don't matter how old you are, y'all can stop with this whole age thing. Ain't none of y'all that old. If you can't walk, you can't talk, and you got a full head of gray hair and walking with a cane, then maybe you too old to maybe go out to Vegas. But otherwise, man, listen, y'all can go out to Vegas and have a ball. And even if you do fall in that category, you can wheelchair in there, get you a table, and enjoy the vibe. There's always ways around ways. But that's gonna be my nightlife guide, man. That's everything for the folks who trying to go out in Vegas for 2025. The bars, the clubs, the lounges. Those are my top spots that I would recommend. As I said earlier, if you need to get on the guest list, I do guest list daily. I get the most information, the most accurate information for updates weekly. DM me on Instagram if you're trying to get on the guest list, or if you want to book a table, you can also shoot me an email and I can help you with your trips as well. But y'all comment below and let me know what y'all favorite lounges. For my folks that be at Foundation Room, On the Record, Ghost Bar, Gatsby Bar, which one y'all rocking with out of those? I would really like to know y'all thoughts on that. And then for my people who love the clubs, what's y'all favorite club? It's 2025. Y'all know these artists are in rotation all over the place now. So some of these artists got multiple residencies at different clubs. So y'all let me know what y'all favorite hotspot is when y'all dipping out to the clubs nowadays. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll holler at y'all in the next video.